It's very dark in here, T-Rex. Where are we? Let's go out this door. Oops. See what we see. Go ahead. What do we see? Parking lot. We see blue sky. We see sunshine. We see nature. Go take a break with nature. I'm gonna close that door. Rex, stop. All right, we're leaving here. We're gonna go find someplace where we're not bothering people having their yoga. Hang on, Rex. Let's go this way. It rained on Cape Cod. Rained a lot harder other places. We were fortunate to sneak in a fairly dry and pretty, not too cold, Squidfest. What is Squidfest? Well, first rule of Squidfest is, we don't talk about it, right? Well, we'll talk a little bit about it. So here we are in Eastham, and I'm gonna try and see if we can't beat the rush down to the beach. Let's take Railroad Ave. Rex, what do you think? Railroad Ave. This used to be a great general store. Now it's got chocolate and espresso. I'll come back here. It used to be a Nauset convenience store. So you know where we are? It's called Cape Cod Rail Trail. Bicyclists. You can bike pretty much all of Cape Cod now. I think from Sandwich to Provincetown. We're closer to Provincetown than Sandwich. Nauset Canine Club. Rex, Canine Club. We'll stop in there later. I'm kidding. Is it quiet enough that while we ride, I can tell you some of the rainfall amounts? Looked like there were kind of 2 jackpots this morning, last 24 hours. One near Pittsfield, Maine, more than 2 inches of rain. NAM had a 2 to 4 in there, so not bad, NAM. Not much around Casco Bay, sorry, M. Bruce. And then multiple lines of showers and storms out of Connecticut through Rhode Island and eastern Massachusetts. Oh, skeletons. And they produced hail. There was one hailer that got reported. A 1/2-inch diameter hail in Griswold, Connecticut. That was at 9 o'clock in the morning. That was first thing from those early storms. And the Warwick area in Rhode Island also came in with 2 inches of rain. So central Maine and central Rhode Island. Remember, it was kind of 2 different systems. One coming in from the west, another one kind of coming in from the south, even though we missed all that real deep tropical moisture. Not too bad. Here on Cape Cod, looks like mostly less than a 1/2 inch. Dogs. Hey, dog. Where are we here? New school, old school? I can't remember. Is this Nauset High? I think it might be. I don't come down this road very often. Almost there. What does that say? Brett Builders. Nauset Regional High School. Yeah. Almost there, Rex. Going to the beach. See if we can't beat the sticker people. Mark Searles, meteorologist, NBC 10, Providence, was got a hold of the security cam showing a gust NATO coming through that Warwick area at about noontime or so. Was that when that was? And it moved the car a little bit. Moved that car. And then the pizza boxes went flying. Yeah, so there were some reports of trees and wires down also in a few of those storms. So there was some severe weather in New England yesterday. Not widespread, so mostly just downpours. All right, T-Rex, we're here. I'm not sure where here is, but I think this is the Atlantic Ocean. Nauset Light and a couple beaches here. Coast Guard Beach, 1.5 miles that way. Nauset Light Beach right here. Our friend Darius always shares pictures of Nauset Light. And let's see, it doesn't look like there's anyone checking stickers yet. All right, we made it. Just for the fun of it, what is a park pass? $25. But if you get here early enough, just pull right in. T-Rex, who's that? Oh, she's going to start the gate. So maybe they're gonna make me pay $25. We'll see. And there's the Atlantic Ocean. Let's go check it out, T-Rex. know if dogs are allowed, but we'll find out. I've put on my noise-canceling lavalier microphone, so hopefully I don't have to talk too loud and don't bother the other people. Find out if dogs are allowed here, probably pretty quickly. So we've got a couple of fun layers of sky, altocumulus with those lines, get some stratocumulus, and we have what's called cold air advection. The second significant front in 48 hours. We had that one on Wednesday. That was more of a trough, but this one's a bona fide front. And the front just went off Cape Cod first thing this morning. And we've got the 1023 broad high pressure system this morning from Michigan to West Virginia. And that is a cold high. And this morning, the regional roundup temperatures at, what was it, about 6:30 I get these temperatures. So it was warmest in Maine near the low pressure system and coolest underneath the center of the high, southwestern Massachusetts in the low 40s. But then you get to central Pennsylvania. Bradford, Pennsylvania got down to 36 degrees this morning. There was a frost advisory there near Bradford, Pennsylvania this morning. I don't know if we actually verified any frost. All right, I gotta turn this off for a second. Get out of the way. Yeah, I know this fence. So this used to be parking lot. The parking lot used to extend out. I don't remember how far back. Unstable areas can collapse. So we're on the edge of a steep cliff here, and Cape Cod is eroding. There's no doubt about that. It was in 5th grade that I came here for a week-long education program and learned all about the erosion. And it's just remarkable that Cape Cod is only 15,000 years old. It's a sand spit. It's moving, and T-Rex, where you going? Everything's moving, everything's changing all the time. And there's some surf. Look at that, some surf. Let's get closer to the beach, T-Rex, if we're allowed to. All right, I don't think we can get down the beach from here. So that's where the parking lot used to be. And if there's a way down to the beach, you gotta take that path around and around. All right, the path does lead to the water. There's some surfers around here. Of course, you know all about the sharks. And yeah, Cape Cod continues to erode. Everything's changing all the time. There's a long way to go before it gets to our houses, for the most part. Now that house, that's a different story. We saw Weir last week down here in Eastham, Wellfleet, looking at the houses that are getting closer to the edge. Well, actually, it's the edge that's getting closer to the houses. Where'd Rex go? Rex! Almost there, Rex. Let's go. There, see you wave. I love your enthusiasm. And what's not to be enthusiastic about? Laughing Gull. Oh, let's read this. Welcome to Nauset Light. Low tide 10:40 a.m. 63 degree water. That was yesterday. And so it is a guarded beach. And there's a big dog. T-Rex sometimes is mean to big dogs. Oh, that's a beautiful dog. Morning. This is T-Rex. He's usually friendly, except for the big dogs.
T-Rex, he's got to be like, what, 8, 9, 10?
Yep, 8. Yep, Rex, you try. You go ahead and try, Rex. Remind me your name.
Leighton.
Leighton, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
All right.
Beautiful day.
Hi.
That's Jack.
Hey, Jack. So we always love welcome new dogs and cats on Out the Door, Weather and More, which is being filmed right now.
Awesome.
So did you bring your board with you?
No, too flat today.
Too flat. And
For a walk on the beach.
yeah, I see a seal. We've got a seal sighting, of course, because Nauset has the most seals of anybody on Earth, I believe. And how's the predator population this summer?
I haven't seen too much.
Right.
Not from the beach.
Seems like it's been pretty quiet.
Yeah. Out there, it's pretty good, but I haven't seen too much from the beach.
Yep, that's great. Good news. All right, let's keep the shark population out there, please. Thank you.
Good day.
All right.
Great running into you.
Yep, you too.
Come on, Jack.
So yeah, there's maybe a 1 or 2 foot groundswell. There was just a huge seal right here, and there's a little sandbar right there. So maybe some longboard or some stand-up paddling on the ocean today. It's remarkable how little wind there is. Once again, with the surface map, blue sky, look at that. High pressure moving in, but the low pressure system from yesterday It's stalled and it's only slowly decaying. It's a 10-11 millibar low north of Maine, and the view from space this morning was tremendous. You could make out that cyclonic spin and the curves of the clouds there. It looks like a circle up there, and it is. It's the weather going around and around. That's what happens with old occluded lows. And then the towering cumulonimbus still in Maine, where it's still raining, casting shadows, long shadows. Tall clouds cast long shadows. T-Rex. So look at this. I can zoom without my audio changing. We've got a couple of people, and they've got their own gull. That gull is negotiating breakfast or something like that. T-Rex is having fun in the sand. So I think I'm going to put myself down in the sand too and just talk about how nice this weather is. That big high pressure system is going to take days to go by, and with it coming pretty close, we'll have cool nights. And here's the warm days with the meteogram for Manchester, New Hampshire. Look at that nice red wave of temperature going down at night and then up in the 70s today, and then mid 70s tomorrow, and then upper 70s Tuesday, and low 80s on Wednesday before the next front gets here. So we have this incredible stretch of weather through Labor Day weekend and beyond before the next front, and that's going to be a tricky one. There's always something tricky in the forecast, right? Thursday and Friday on the backside of this high. So scattered showers are possible today in northern New England. There could be some small hail again. I did check Mount Washington. It did not sleet or ice on Mount Washington as far as I know, but it was down to 34.7 degrees this morning as the sun was coming up. And when you get the temperatures in the mid 30s on top of Mount Washington with warmer weather, warmer air below it, usually as the high comes in, the inversion causes that kind of same temperature in the valleys the next day. So look for lows in the 30s and 40s around Mount Washington for the next several days, and even in southern New England. I mean, in Bakersville, Connecticut was 36 degrees. When was that? Thursday morning. We'll probably have some 30s in southern New England also, maybe some first frost advisories of the season. And then the next front that gets here on Thursday is going to be even colder. So let's get to the Euro. It's actually going to be next Thursday and Friday. Get to the Euro, and all the real action is going to be across the deep south from Texas to Georgia. There's a front stalled there with that high pressure on the south side of that high. It's going to be quite wet and stormy from the Gulf of Mexico to the mid-Atlantic states. But here we have the high just sitting over us day after day. And now you start to see on Wednesday the front showing up near Lake Superior and action coming out of the south in our direction. Look at the purple there north of Lake Superior, a wintry mix on the backside of that deepening storm. Now when storms travel that way, we warm up. And on that warm front, the Euro says, watch out Thursday night, Friday morning, a wall of water, but moving so fast that it would be just a half inch to an inch of rain, even though it's pouring like crazy, but it's gone and out by about Friday midday, although it looks like another wave trying to develop on the front that's stalling over us as it comes in next Friday into early Saturday. And then the colder air advection really comes in next Saturday and Sunday. So that is going to be a huge moving target, that rain, whether it happens or not. And now the map goes out to Monday, September 8th. Kind of losing track of the days again, but it's a Monday. And you have a 1033 high pressure system over Maine. That will probably be a frosty one too. Cold or record cold possible with that. We may have the first 20s. Even though the thickness shows 564, it'll warm up beautifully in the daytime, but nights are getting longer and getting colder. So, and that time you have storminess over North Carolina on the south side of that high. We'll have to watch. There's another front coming across the Great Lakes, and there's that warm front down in North Carolina. So a couple days after that high goes by, maybe a week from Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll probably get some more rain. So we're picking away at the rain here in spots. Finally get some rain in Maine yesterday. And I was watching all day long from my house in Weymouth before we hit the road. Plover, we got a plover. We break for birds. Oh, incoming. Come on over here. It's either a plover or a piper. Sometimes I get my pipers and my plovers mixed up. T-Rex looking so comfortable sitting here. Oh, you got some shade in your eyes? So the end more yesterday's weather today. Oh, 3 plovers. Me watching the squalls. We had a squall come through in the morning, and then it turned beautiful, and then we hit the road, and coming over the bridge wasn't bad. Going through Plymouth was bad. And we made it out to Squidfest. And you ever seen a vehicle like this one? not supposed to really share exactly what happens at Squidfest. You'll see the rules in a second. But it was an eclectic group from all around, really, the world there on the pier in Wellfleet. And that was fun. Haven't seen some of my friends here from Wellfleet, Fleetians as they call them, in some time. So it was great to see you. And we got this captain's quarters room just down the road. So it's another day of change over the house in Dennis. So we're hitting the road back to Dennis. We'll be out the door Bass River Beauty tomorrow morning. So here's yesterday's weather today and more from stormy Friday in New England. Leighton and Jack, they just found me on YouTube and subscribed. Go out the door, say hello, you make friends. That's what we do here. Sitting there almost done with my editing, and all of a sudden things are stirring around. Look at this, updraft right there. Some fat raindrops. Wow. Look at that. Almost looks like Mamatis, doesn't it? And it was not very windy. And now all of a sudden, oh, Steve's still out. I forgot about you, Steve. All right, Steve, we're coming in. Coming in. These fat raindrops. It's okay, Steve. Come on. This way. Let's go. Yep. Come on. Up the stairs. Sorry about that. He loves it out here. Who knows? We're just on the edge of a downpour, but there have been some real tall clouds for so early in the day. More and more and more. Who's hailing? Who's getting hail? You can just tell by the size of the raindrops that they're coming from thousands of feet up in the sky. Thunder. Morning thunder. Excitable boy, they all said. He's an excitable boy. Plants are loving it. Mums. All right, I'll close the door. And the windows maybe too. This is called a rainfall lottery winning ticket. Not sure of the grand prize or the number of tenths of inches of rain that we're getting, but it is a dynamic day, he says, again. First time I've said that in minutes. Okay, windows are closed. Looks like the sun's trying to come out. Steve, what do you see? You left sitting in the paper bag. It was just whipping across the water. Look at it. Hard to see. I'm not going outdoors. Birds. See over there, the wind on the other side. May have looked like a tropical downpour, but it doesn't feel like one. It's 63 degrees, but we have puddles. Looks like the sun's out in Boston, and we can't even see Hull. Just, what a day. Buoyant atmosphere. Is it beach weather? It's always beach weather. How about work on the beach weather? The form crew, not there. I don't know whether they're calling it a day early, but calling it a day early. We're starting their weekend. But just brilliant clouds, and one side of town gets a downpour and the other side of town sunny. And we're just getting going on this. It's 11 o'clock in the morning on Friday, August 29th. Towering cumulonimbus, thunder, downpour in Hull. So wait a minute, it'll change again in a second. Jay, Blue Jay. 2 o'clock in Weymouth. Quite nice here, between lines of showers and thunderstorms. Next batch off to the west. Just looked at the web camera on Cape Cod. It's been nothing but beautiful there for the most part on Cape Cod. And we're gonna try and travel in that direction, I think. And see if we can't slip between the thunderstorms, but the line is growing every second at the bridge. Yeah. ugly traffic, but pretty clouds going through Plymouth. Look at those TCU over there. Is it raining at Squidfest? Come on. They said it was gonna be fine. Oh, it'll be fine. Surrounded by downpours and other humans trying to all go the same place. Wicked pretty. And we're moving again. Yay. '73 and sunshine at the bridge. Yay. Is it like this in Wellfleet? So the traffic wave was worse in Duxbury and Plymouth than in Bourne. Look at that, blue sky. Come on, go to Wellfleet. Yeah, there's been a lot of tragedy lately. I'm not sure which Bourne's that half mile. Wow, there's a fancy go-kart, hey? That T-Rex? Look at that thing. Check it out. Not a cloud over Bass River. Entering Dennis. Wow. There are clouds north though. What about Wellfleet?
Keep left.
Eastham. Well, Wellfleet line. There's a cloud. Oh well.
In 2.5.
T-Rex, are we there? Are we almost there? There's blue sky to the east. Gray sky to the north and west. Moon should be up there somewhere. There's Carl. Hey, Carl. What's your name? Where are you from? Hi. Oh, what a handsome. Where's the moon? Well, the moon's bright anyway. We got that going for us. Hello, moon. So it's kind of a mystery what Squidfest is. I think we just kind of all show up and take our chances.
Oh, very much. Well,
What am I taking my chance on right here?
that's a squid shooter, squidial. Squid, so squid vodka with like a little squid in there. And right now it's mostly ice water.
Okay.
That's why I gave you two.
All right. So the object is to get that and a squid.
And you down it, yeah.
I should have eaten that first.
No, you eat that last.
Oh,
It's like a tequila, you know? Eat the worm on the bottom.
Oh yeah. I need another one.
That's why I brought you two. They're very catchy.
Catchy squid.
It's like oysters. You can't have just one.
Look at that. The weather is remarkable, isn't it? Clear sky, downpour, and everyone's telling me stories about the other day. What was that downpour like on Wednesday?
It was like a hurricane.
Wind?
3-minute hurricane.
Did ice come out of the sky too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Marble-sized hail.
In Wellfleet special.
If you want another, I'll give you another backup.
I gotta ask permission.
No, why? From who?
T-Rex, he's around here somewhere.
Okay. Well,
Would you mind if I had another shot? You go for it, boy. It's your own liver.
Bite your finger off.
So, it's an enigmatic festival. Squidfest 25. There's the logo. There's the HQ. There's the BBQ. Squid fries. Squid art. We'll have to talk to the artist about how each one comes to be. The artist is around here somewhere. Eclectic, I think, is the best description of the weather. And also this event. What is Squidfest, anyway? What is Squidfest?
First rule of Squidfest. Tim, the first rule of Squidfest. I don't have to tell you.
Don't talk about Squidfest is the first rule of Squidfest. All right, I'm done. It's beautiful weather. So happy to be here. Good night, everybody.
squid ink salt. That's nice. I need a
What's that?
substantial amount of ice to get over here.
Not sure, but I think I might give it a try. More so this, though, I guess. You never know what's going to show up at Squidfest, but I'm not allowed to share this with anybody.
I bet you didn't expect that.
Yeah. The name is German? Austrian.
You got it to import? You imported it here? With
This
no
one I
issues?
didn't import. This one, when I bought it, it was already here. I just bought a second one, and I actually imported that one. And this is a 1977. The one that I just imported, it was a 1980. It's a little newer. It's diesel. But this one's gas.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's loud, but we have the headphones, like the pilot thingies. Yeah, because otherwise you can't talk. But we have that, and
Where are you guys camping? Up in Truro again?
Yeah.
Same old place?
yeah, well, we're going
Zero weekend?
Yeah, you can't fix it.
It's a Pinsgauer.
Yeah, Buffalo Piscar.
Yeah.
It's got a bottle loader in it.
Right. Like, doesn't everyone have one of these?
Yeah, no, I've seen like
One's in a barn.
I've seen one in Vermont. Followed them online, but it's saying on that there are very many of them.
Wood. Got wood. More and more and more. Yeah. All right. So I'll just play it out now with some piano music without the copyright. So fascinating that there are these showers and thunderstorms going north through Plymouth County. Almost like 3 lines right now of showers and storms. Look off to the south and east. Beautiful, clear sky. The moon's been eclipsed by clouds. And there are the towering cumulus. You can't see the tops of them because of the bottoms of them. But we'll play it out with some time lapse. Cape Cod had the most sunshine today, so let's start with Bass River. That's what I always say. Look at that cloud. That one's way out over the ocean. We've got convection over the ocean. And that one's over Plymouth. There's a major thunderstorm going up Plymouth County right now. Yeah. Audience participation. Those are bouse houses. Oh yes, that is a TCU over Plymouth County right now. How much of that I use, I don't know. Fascinating. Look at the waves in the marsh. This is so fun. Yeah, so I've been informed what happens at Squidfest stays at Squidfest. I'm not allowed to show everything. But we're looking across Cape Cod Bay over to the thunderstorms in Plymouth County. Wonderful sky. Prehistoric crustaceans in the sky. Wonderful. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. We'll be back tomorrow with our Not in a Hurry Sunday.